I know that there are millions of Americans that don't have health care coverage. And I know that we're mired in two seemingly endless wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I know that we're also in the greatest recession since the Great Depression of FDR. But I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. Well, that famous "yes we can" mantra that propelled his presidency would have quickly become "no we can't." So imagine all of that. Imagine if the other side had won. And this year, I believe, it's another pivotal moment in time. And it's a time where we have a choice not only between parties or personalities, but it is a choice between philosophies. And as Democrats, we know what it takes to make an economy stronger and fairer. We know what it takes to make our communities safer, and we know what it takes to make college more affordable, retirement more secure, and we also know that we must strengthen and not abandon the promise of public education. We know that inclusion makes us stronger, and so, by the way, do the millions of immigrants who have come here time and time again, day after day, year after year, to build better lives for themselves and their families. Democrats know what it takes to lead the world, both by the example of our power and with the power of our example. Republicans will look out and say, government doesn't work, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do. Well, which baffles me, because they act as if they're not a part of it, that it's some entity that oversees us and rules over us. But government is not an entity. Government is we the people, by the people, for the people. And creating the America that we want has always been up to us, the people. So in this election, we have one side who says we can't do anything, and the other side that says we have a lot to do and a lot we should be proud of and a lot we can do. And we know that our society isn't perfect, but we seek to make it that more perfect union. And in that little paraphrase there from President Lincoln, if Lincoln was alive today, he'd probably be a Democrat. So if you want to make America great this year, there's one surefire way to do it. Elect a Democrat. And to help remind you that every day, and I know there's some young folks here today that are just becoming aware of politics and things that go on in the world, and the choice that they have and how they can participate. It's really very simple. When we all get in our car, or our truck, or our vehicle, mode of transportation, all we have to do is remember, if you want to go backwards, you stick it in R. And if you want to go forward, you put it in D. And the D will move us forward, and we must move forward. We need to move forward for women's rights and civil rights, and to ensure that Black Lives Matter. We need to move forward to create a fairer, safer, more prosperous America for everyone, where everyone is entitled to a world-class education and every worker can earn a decent wage. And more importantly, where every woman is allowed to make her own health care decision and is paid the same wage that a man does.